The sun was shining brightly on this crisp autumn morning, the leaves of the trees changing from lush green to vibrant oranges, yellows and reds. It was the perfect day for Halloween, and the plants of the small neighborhood were getting into the spirit. The pumpkins, corn stalks, and sunflowers all dressed up in their best costumes. Even the little saplings and baby shrubs had put on their tiny little hats and capes. It was a festive sight to behold. But the plants were not the only ones getting into the Halloween spirit that day. The zombies, who had been lurking around the neighborhood for months, had decided to join in the festivities. The zombies shuffled out from their hiding places, their rotting flesh and exposed bones illuminated by the sunlight. They were wearing their own makeshift costumes, made from bits and pieces of whatever they could scavenge from the nearby graveyard. The plants and zombies eyed each other warily, unsure of what to expect. Then one of the zombies stepped forward and cleared its throat. "Happy Halloween!" it croaked in a raspy voice. The plants were taken aback. They had never seen or heard a zombie speak before. But after a few moments of stunned silence, the plants began to laugh. The zombie smiled in response, and soon the plants and zombies were in the middle of a lively conversation. They discussed the latest news from the graveyard, shared stories of their adventures, and even shared some of their favorite Halloween treats. The plants were amazed at how friendly the zombies were, and before they knew it, the sun had set and the night had arrived. The plants and zombies decided to take the party to the graveyard. They ran and danced through the gravestones, singing and laughing as they went. At one point, the plants stopped to pick some apples off the trees, and the zombies stopped to pick some mushrooms off the ground. They shared the apples and mushrooms with each other, and soon the entire graveyard was filled with the sounds of laughter and merriment. The night seemed to go on forever, and soon the sun was rising in the sky once again. The plants and zombies said their goodbyes and went their separate ways. The plants returned to their homes, exhausted but happy. They had made some new friends, and they had all enjoyed themselves immensely. The zombies, on the other hand, had a different kind of night. They had been welcomed and accepted by the plants, and they had finally felt like they belonged somewhere. The zombies spent the next few weeks telling all their friends about the wonderful evening they had spent with the plants. They were amazed at how kind and welcoming the plants had been, and how much fun they had had. The plants and zombies of the small neighborhood were now the best of friends, and they continued to celebrate Halloween every year. The pumpkins, corn stalks, and sunflowers still dressed up in their costumes, and the zombies still came out to join the party. They spent the night laughing, singing, and dancing around the gravestones, and sharing stories and treats. Halloween had become a time for the plants and zombies to come together and celebrate the friendship they had found in each other. The plants and zombies of the small neighborhood had found a way to come together, despite their differences. They had found a way to make the most of their Halloween celebrations, and to share in the joy and the memories. They had found a way to make Halloween a time of friendship and unity. And for that, they would always be grateful.